An emotional goodbye to an American hero. Family, friends, and strangers coming together to salute the decades of sacrifice and service of Congressman John Lewis. He's now home in his final resting place in the district he served for decades. Nick Sturdivant is live in Atlanta with more on the historic place where Congressman John Lewis is now buried.
Good morning, Francesca. And Lewis was buried beside his wife Lillian, who died in 2012. They were married for more than 40 years, and crowds pressed the fence line there at Southview Cemetery to get a look at Lewis one last time. Southview Cemetery is revered as an important place in Atlanta's history and in the nation's civil rights history. It was founded in 1886 for freed slaves and their descendants to honor their loved ones with dignity. Listen in to some of the tribute from that burial site.
Now and forever, world without end. Amen.
He was an inspiration to my life.
And I pray that in the spirit of John Lewis, my son will rise up and do likewise.
And Francesca, that marked the end of a 6-day celebration. Southview Cemetery, again, is the final resting place for Congressman John Lewis.
Southview Cemetery. Thank you so much, Nick Sturdivant.